All right, let's take you through a really quick walkthrough of your member homepage. And again, our objective is to help you prioritize your activities to maximize the benefit of your membership. So you're going to want to review. And again, there's also on this page below, you might want to just read this, give this to your developer, give this to your blogger, give this to your person who's helping you with your PR work. Just make sure the work that gets done. The most important stuff is we got to get the immediate authority indicator building work done as soon as possible, because then we can get on to the really fun stuff. And that is making you famous, helping bring your message, which will positively impact the world. We need to bring that into the world so we can expand your circle of authority and influence. Sound good? All right. Well, here's the first steps. Okay. What I'm going to recommend is right now, today, you do the following things because they're really easy to do. The first one is your targeted daily media inquiry alerts. Again, this is one of the most effective tools that we offer. These are alerts from journalists who need your help to quote an expert source. They need you. So you're just going to fill out this form. You just click on right here. And then you're going to view more information. There's a video that explains exactly what this is, why it works. Now, after you've filled out the form, we're going to be in touch and get your opportunities flowing. Usually we could turn this one around really quick. Now, at the bottom, you're going to see a little button. Okay. And when you first do this, it'll say mark is complete. And then I want you to go ahead and click. Now, you do this when you've submitted everything and you've gotten it to us. And then when you go back to your member homepage, you're going to see this little right now. If you're looking at yours for the very first time, you're going to see there's no green check boxes that say completed. Well, I want you to have all green check boxes so it's completely done. So give us the information, click complete, and you get the green check box. Okay. Next is your press kit builder. Okay. Actually, look, if it's this one's going to take you a little bit more time. Let me get to that one just a bit. Okay. Next, because it's really easy, is your website authority review. And so again, click on here and watch a little video. It's going to explain exactly maybe some things that you should fix before you even submit this, like your copyright and that kind of stuff, right? And then go ahead and submit this. Really easy to do. Click the green button down at the bottom, the orange button down at the bottom, and then you'll get a little green checkbox. Okay. Next, very easy to do, become Twitter famous. Okay. So what we need here, this is going to help you gain 500 or more laser targeted followers in your industry every month. It's going to lead to amazing opportunities, exposure, sales leads, expanding your influence. Okay. Twitter, very much a vanity metric the media care about, right? So you need to give us some information. This one might take you a little bit longer. Okay, so you want to spend some time on here, get this one done, give us your name, your password. This is secured. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that when we get this process going, we use a couple of plugins to kind of help us do our work more efficiently. And we're going to be managing those plugins. Okay. And we'll be managing your settings very actively. Now, it's quite possible you're going to get some notifications from Twitter saying that you have some unusual logins from various places. Normally, it's all domestic in terms of like within the United States is generally where you're going to see this. It's okay. Okay, if you're concerned, just ask us and we'll let you know. Yes, that was definitely us. All right. So now it is possible that Twitter might say, we've temporarily paused your Twitter activity because we want you to verify this activity. It's not a problem. This is very common when you go from maybe you were doing very little activity in Twitter to all of a sudden we're doing a significant amount of activity using Twitter. So Twitter might freak out a little bit. It's not a big deal. Just okay it and clear it out. Sometimes you may even have to change your Twitter password. Again, don't be alarmed. This happens all the time. We're not violating any terms. You're not going to get in trouble. Just go ahead and change the password. Let us know what the new password is, and then we can resume our work. The next one, very easy to do, is a PR mention monitoring. We're not going to ask you for much. Basically, let this page load. You're just gonna give us your name, email address, your website URL, and then maybe 4 variations of your name, just stuff that we can put in there so we can keep an eye out for you. Because again, we want to let you know anytime someone's saying something good about you, bad about you, neutral about you, and we want you to be able to take action. Next, this one's, again, very easy, personal intros to podcasters. So, hey, it's another video of me. Watch that. All right. So now this one, actually, this is getting toward, this is kind of getting toward where there's a little bit more information like your 100-word bio. Now you might say, well, I don't have a bio yet. So if that's the case, this one, you might actually want to wait until you do the press kit. So these ones right here, the alerts, the mentions, the website authority review, the Twitter, those 4 are very easy. Then this is the big enchilada. This is your press kit builder. And I'm going to tell you that this one, you're going to want to be very thoughtful. Hey, it's me again. Watch the video. You want to maybe look at building a journalist-friendly website. There's a video you could watch right here in our Millions of Free Media. And then this is the one you're going to want to spend some time on. Here's a bunch of examples you can look at, right? And then get to work on this one. Again, should go without saying, and I'm going to tell you on this page, do not compose everything on this form. That's not good. That's like operating in, word processor and never saving your work. Don't do that. All right. Do your work elsewhere, save it constantly. And then once you have your masterpiece, go ahead and share that information with you. See, we're asking you a lot of information, but here's the deal. You have to get this work done. All right. If you get this work done and you should be doing this, get this done like in your first 7 days, right? When you have all your excitement, your enthusiasm, the longer you delay this, I'm going to tell you right now, based on experience, the less likely you are to actually do the work. And it's going to kind of loom over your head. Look, delegate as much of this work as you can possibly, and then review it and then get it to us. Also, do not submit, don't submit half of a press kit and say, I'll get you the other stuff later. Just get it all done. All right. Again, this is a high priority for you as an entrepreneur or as a startup, and you're growth focused and you want to bring your message to the world and have a positive impact. Okay. We're going to do the heavy lifting. You need to give us raw material to work with. Now we're going to take what you said and we're going to turn it into a work of art. All right. But again, you just do this. All right. So this enables us to be very successful with all of our work moving forward. Now, once you have that, then your podcaster stuff, that's a walk in the park. Your LinkedIn authority review, boom, that's a walk in the park as well. Very, very easy. So just kind of complete this right here on the stuff that you need to do. Like, I would really make a goal to get done in your first week or two, right? I recognize busy schedules and all that, but don't go longer than 2 weeks, right? We got stuff to do. We want to make you famous. We want to build your impact. We want to build your authority. We want to build your influence. All right. So, again, just fill this stuff out on LinkedIn. This is really going to help us. After you've done your press kit, you'll find that this should be very easy to do. Now, after you've done all this, now we get to move on to some really fun stuff. Okay. Request a VIP. And by the way, I need to tell you that turnaround time on the easy stuff, generally we can turn that around in just a few days. Okay. The press kit and I will say the website authority review and LinkedIn, those ones, give us like a week for those ones. I mean, those are some serious stuff on our end. And so we just want to make sure we don't want to rush through anything. It's that important that we get it done right. So it is going to just take some of our time to do it. And by the way, any normal PR firm, they would ask for like a month to do that kind of stuff. All right. So again, make sure you mark all your complete stuff now, afterwards. Request a VIP media report. That's anytime you say, Josh, Rachel, team, my PR gurus, I need some media contacts because I'm going to pitch them. This is available to gold and platinum. And by the way, if you're a silver member and you're looking at this, some of this is not going to apply to you. Gold, there's a few things in here that are a little bit different than those that are platinum level. So kind of give you an idea to what to look for. Obviously at the silver level, we don't want to keep you there forever because we really want eventually to get you to hit the gas and really grow really fast. Again, growth is what we're after, right? And 800 or 1500 or whatever we're charging at the time, right? May sound like a lot of money today. It's not in the future when we're focused on work that is focused. It's specifically designed to generate positive ROI. So again, $1,600 invested and you collect $3,000 in revenue. That's kind of our goal, is to flip that around very quickly, which is why I want you to get your stuff done first. Okay. Next, request a VIP media report. Anytime you need, just you tell us what sector you're looking for. There's when you click on here, there's a form and there's going to be some text that's going to explain everything that you need to do. And there might even be a video. Man, this is so great. I'm making your job so easy. So again, all you need to do is just, what is your pitch? Who are you after? And you know what we're going to do? We're going to dig into our media database, and we spend $8,000 a year for access to this media database. Database is good stuff, right? It is names, phone numbers, social media, not social security numbers, social media accounts of like anyone you want, like influencers, journalists, producers. It's very personal information. So I'm saying now, with great power, which you have, comes great responsibility. So don't be spamming these people, because that would be bad for you. It'd be bad for us. It'd be bad for them. Instead, you want to be very thoughtful. And again, at the platinum level, we're going to be managing a lot more. We're going to be actively managing those pitches a lot more in this next one, which is Pitch Me to the Media at the gold level. You're kind of leading the charge on that one. All right. So again, when you're pitching to the media, there's another video, and then you just kind of tell us what you're after, and we will get to work on making that pitch happen. Okay. 30-minute personal consultation. This is where you and your account manager, your project manager, the one who is your chief advocate, is going to visit with you. Now, currently, by the time as we're recording this video, that's still me. I'm going to tell you right now that that's becoming less and less and less me. We're getting too big. If you're lucky, it works out that way. I'd love to visit with you. Otherwise, your project manager, guess what? Your project manager is going to know it's actually going to know a lot more about all of your work, because your project manager is very intimately involved in everything that's going on, your pitches, your polls, your media polls, all the work that's being done. They are your chief advocate. In most cases, that's who you want to be working with anyway. So make sure you do that. Now, you get that. It's gold and platinum people. You get that every single month. And you may find, because of the advice that you get on this call, you may find that this ends up being the most valuable thing you get out of your membership, in fact. So make sure you schedule it every single month. If we're thinking about you, we may send some reminders out to you to do this, but you got to be the squeaky wheel. We want to make sure you get lots of value. Now, platinum, you get your monthly press release. This is a $1,700 press release you get every single month, and that's going to be super valuable for you. So make sure you do that. It's going to give you placement in guaranteed 150 U.S. media placements, including the Associated Press and Google News. And again, when you submit that, you please give us like 5 to 7 days on something like that to schedule, just because there is going to be some back and forth. We really need to work on something like that. When we send it to PR Newswire, they're very, very picky about, we use the gold standard for press release distribution, but they're a little picky. And we want to make sure that you profit from this work. So just make sure you've given us about 7 days so we can make sure that this is extremely helpful for you and you make a lot of money doing it. Okay. Let us brag about you. Anytime you get a media placement, please let us know about it. And we're going to be tweeting and bragging about you to our audiences. We have over 50,000 fans across all of our social media audiences. So isn't it cool when people brag about you? Well, we're going to do that for you. So again, that little green button, give us it doesn't take as long for that, maybe just 2 to 3 days, and we get it circulating in our Twitter and all of that. And everything else, I think, is going to be pretty easy, but I wanted to share with you what this stuff is. Pitch ideas. Make sure that you are looking for our email newsletter that we'll be sending. Again, scroll down. Usually we start with some of the most important news that we need to get in your hands. It's going to help you grow your business. It's going to help you build all your stuff, right? But you have to scroll down a little bit. We're going to give you ideas based on what's going on in the calendar, based on what's trending in the media. Please look for that. Scroll down. Find that information. It's going to stimulate some ideas on things that you could be pitching your local media, using your media database, using your decision polls, your polls that we do for your media contacts. Next, your private Facebook group. In 2018, we're going to get really, really good about creating this sense of community and helping you, put you in a position where you have a network of people, not just us, although we're going to be very actively involved in that. We just want to make sure you have lots of areas of support. The private group, you have 24/7 access to us. We'll try to answer everything within 24 hours. It's a great place to facilitate conversation, find out what other people are doing that is working for you. Okay. This right here, Ask an Upend PR Expert. So you can request, you can get support. You can get basically, if you have an expert, if you have a question about anything, if it's something that we can immediately answer within a few minutes, that would be the kind of thing where it'd be super appropriate for you to do that. If you want to review, copy, edit, that sort of thing, that would go under a different area if that's part of your membership benefit. Does that make sense? So in other words, like you could ask a question saying, hey, podcaster wanted me to be on their show, but then they asked me for $100. Should I do it? Here's the name of the podcast. We can generally answer something like that really quick. And I'll just tell you the answer to that is probably no, but it comes up. So questions like that, we'll just let you know based on our decades of experience. We know standard, best practices. We know what's going to keep you circulating and help build your authority. Okay. PR and authority audit. That is going to, you can request that at any time. No. That is, I think, available to our gold members. We'll let you know, what you're doing, where you're being placed. Just will give us about 4 to 5 days on that. So we can give you access to that information. We're going to let you know what's being said about you. Office Hours Live, again, 2018, we're going to have a very scheduled where you're going to get access to me or other experts. We want to kind of cycle in some social media pros, some other people that you can ask any question that you want. We'd like to collect those questions ahead of time just so we can prepare and we can spend lots of time answering those in a very public format, likely using video for the most part in a webinar type format. And then got your video library, which you can go through this anytime. And I want to make sure that you know what you have access to. This Twitter course, exceptionally powerful. It's going to help you grow your Twitter presence. Sounds like one of them starts automatically. So which one is it? Well, it looks like a little bug I can fix because Lesson 4's video loves to start on its own. So I'll fix that. In your version, it shouldn't do that. All right. And then, the Millions in Free Media Ultra Mega Course. This is basically going to teach you step by step how to become a media rock star. You get to the end, you are a certified look at this. See, there's a video of me when I was in high school on TV. You get done with this. You're going to be in some very special territory, my friend. All right. And then finally is a VIP media database. This allows you to search, and this is going to help you search newspapers, print publications like magazines, radio stations, TV, and it's going to get you to the front door. So this is available at all levels, and it'll give you the email address. It'll give you I think phone numbers, addresses, and it's really good for research. Like if you say, I want to know all of the publications that cover dentistry. It's just an example. Also, you could search podcasters. And if I'm not mistaken, I think our database, we have now, I think it's up to over 200,000 podcasters that you can browse through. Let me see if we've got, yeah. So you just click right here. And let's see if we've got like a total number. This is really powerful. I will say that podcasters do tend to come and go. So just FYI, you might, yeah, look at that. Oh, it's 80, yeah, nearly 80,000 podcasts. So just FYI, some of these podcasts may not be around. I think as of late 2016, we were looking for ones that were still active. But again, not fail safe. Your mileage may vary. So there you go. That is everything you need to know, the most essential information you need to know anyway in regards to your member homepage. So enjoy, get your stuff done, and we'll do our part. And together, we're going to create a lot of authority and influence for you and help you get your message out there so we can positively impact the world. Take care.